everyone, welcome back. Today we are looking at 10 things you need to know if you are a vintage jewelry collector. Even if you're just starting out to the most advanced collector, there'll be something for you in these 10 things. This video will be in 3 segments: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. The first segment is for beginners, and number 1 is...
I'll take that and 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 charge.
Certainly, Mrs. Henry.
Buy what you love. If you buy what you love, you know you'll use it, and you will be spending your money on something you can actually use and wear and enjoy. These are some of my favorites from my collection. I've always loved to collect vintage figurals. So you'll see here I have a collection of hearts, I have florals, I have keys and coins and shields, and I started very early with probably flowers and hearts, and I still collect to this day. So this is a good example of what's in my personal collection. Number 2 in the beginner section is pick one category or one favorite that you love and then build on that. You can pick by material, like pearls. Here's some pearls. The great thing about building a collection of pearls is they all look great together. So you can build and layer them and create style with them and use them all together or separately. So they're perfect to start building a collection, and they will play off each other, and that will help you to use what you have. Also, crystals is another material that you can build a collection of. Here's some styling looks that I have done with crystals over the years. Or this is from my collection. This is some paper mache that I've collected in beautiful colors. Also, here's some lucite that I've collected, that I've styled over the years. Also, it's important because when you pick one category, it helps you to learn, and you can go more in depth with each thing as you pick up new pieces and study them. You can also go by decade. Here's some jewelry from the 1940s that I've collected that I've been able to study. Here's some from the 1970s. You can see they're very different. The 1970s and the 1940s couldn't be more different. So if you start to be able to study, to recognize jewelry by decade, by the style, by the materials, then you can grow your knowledge organically, almost by chapter. These pieces from the 1980s are so fun. The 80s are back, and I'm so into wearing them lately, and they're really in style, and they're cool. Number 3 is for beginners, but it will also serve as a reminder for even the most advanced collector, and that is condition is everything. What are the 3 most important things when you're out looking for vintage anything or antique anything? The 3 most important things are condition, 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 and it's worth taking care of. Buy the best condition you can afford and take care of it while you have it. If it was worth taking care of for 30 or 40 years before you got it, then it's worth you taking care of it while you have it. And if you take good care of it, it will keep its value and most likely increase in value as it gets older and more vintage. Vintage jewelry is a really excellent investment, and it doesn't just have to be fine jewelry. It can be costume jewelry. Just be mindful of climate control, temperature control, and humidity when you store it. And use the right storage when you do store it. Use trays. I have these trays here for my collection. I do try and keep pearls together and crystals together and metals together and things like that. If you have any silver that's tarnished, you must keep it away from other silver or it will tarnish the other silver, even if it's in non-tarnished storage. Like any investment that you make, you do want to protect your investment. And quality vintage jewelry that you collect, if you take care of it, will last forever. Moving on to the intermediate category, number 4 is think about set completion. Even if you don't think you'll use the earrings that go with your favorite necklace, get them anyway if they're together, or look for them, because when you go to sell or consign or upgrade, then the value will be increased if you have a parure or a demi-parure. It's always good to find the mates because vintage jewelry over time gets separated. Earrings get lost. The necklaces and the bracelets get separated, and if you have the set, it's the best investment you can make. Number 5 is get to know your vintage jewelry shop owner, your favorite shop owner. They can be hugely helpful in helping you find things that are not available in the usual places. Consigned shops are great. They get to know you and your collection and what you have and what you're looking for, and they see a lot. So if something comes in, they'll be able to contact you first. Also, if you're shopping with them regularly, loyalty counts a lot with shop owners and entrepreneurs. And if you're getting things from them when it's time to upgrade, they'll know the value of what you have. And they might have another customer already lined up if someone saw it and missed it because you got it. I had a very high-end shop in New York for a very long time, and I had the best consigners in the world. So start a relationship with a vintage shop owner in your area or online, or join a group. We have the Hudson Vintage community on Facebook, which I'll be telling you about in a little while. Number 6 is join a group. There are so many groups with so many knowledgeable people. I have the Hudson Vintage Community Facebook page if you want to join that. The link to that is in the description box below, and it's a great way for you to get help understanding what you have, get help collecting what you want. You can buy, trade, and sell on my page, and it's definitely worth joining a community and learning and sharing knowledge. And now for the more advanced among us. And if you're still here and you are advanced, thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment below and let me know who you are so that I can thank you and celebrate you. I will tell you that I'm always learning. I've been collecting for 40 years and I've been doing YouTube for several years, and there is always something to learn. You can always expand your knowledge. So number 7 is familiarize yourself with the most collectible names and what to look for so you recognize them. For all the time that I've been collecting, I'm still discovering new designers and artists and companies and more rare versions of signatures and hang tags and materials. So it is definitely worth your time once you're more advanced to go deeper. I have a vast library of videos that I've done on individual companies and artists and styles. I also have a vast reference library that I use at home. It's always good to do a little bit of a deeper dive on what you already know and familiarize yourself with the quality names that you love even more. Number 8, don't be afraid to upgrade. Always grow your collection by what you've learned so far. It's good to be aspirational, and if you are part of a group, you can sell something that you already have to get the next piece that you upgrade to. And for example, in my group, the Hudson Vintage community, we do buy, sell, and trade. We do keep track of what everyone collects, so it's always fun, and you don't necessarily have to go for quantity, you can go for quality. And that way you'll be very happy with the pieces that you do keep. Number 9 is do your homework. Hit the books. Make sure you know current market value before you buy or sell or even trade. If you do have something that is extremely special and rare and hard to find, then it is really just whatever the hammered down value price goes for. But if you can find comparisons, it's important to know, especially current comparisons. Things change over time, and estimates of current value are important. Things can change even over the course of 1 year. Number 10, and this is probably the most important, if you are investing your time and your energy and you're doing your homework and your money, make sure that your storage is up for the challenge. Be mindful of climate control, so temperature fluctuations, humidity control. Make sure you get the right trays. Make sure everything is stored properly, separated properly, and that it's not going to scratch or rub. If you're moving, make sure everything is wrapped properly. This jewelry is meant to last beyond you. One day it will be someone else's, so make sure you take care of it. It also makes your collection more usable as it grows because you can organize it by material or decade or however you want. You can put glass with glass and plastic with plastic and modernist with modernist and 1940s with 1940s, and that way when you're looking for something, you'll be able to find it. My next sale is Friday the 28th at 7 p.m. on my Galaxy channel. It's a pop-up sale. You don't need an app to go there. It's just a regular link.
Well, hello. Thank you for connecting to my Galaxy channel. It's going to be so much fun. The community is fantastic. The latest drop is so cool. Can't wait.
The link is in the description box below. This is also right here. I hope to see you there. Please subscribe. If you like this video, then please click like. And thank you so much for watching. If you're a jewel nut, go ahead and put jewel nut in the comments below so that I know who you are and I can say thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.